Okay, here is the LS-59. This is probably the most badass lens for an iPhone that I ever gonna review in this channel, because it's, as you can see, it's massive. Let's see what else is on the box. Okay, so we have, I guess, instruction manual. Whoa, look at that. Like a proper instruction manual for an iPhone lens. And like everything else in China comes wrapped in plastic. Look at the case on these things. Look at that, huge. The protection feels very good. We have a carabiner here, 85mm. Ooh, look at that. We have a lens hood. Look at the size of this lens hood. It's the same size as the lens hood that I have on my own cameras. There is a lot of sponge here. I'm not sure if I should keep that or not, because yeah, I don't think this lens needs that much protection. It seems like it's very well put together. I mean, it's heavy and it's made of metal, and it have a proper lens cap, just like the ones I have on my actual camera. And look at that front element, it's massive. Let's look at the rear element. Obviously, it is a 70mm filter thread, so you can mount this in any 70mm thread that you have in your iPhone case or cage or whatever it is that you plan on mounting this. It did not come with anything else, so yeah, there is not the little accessory that you can just mount into any phone. I did not get that, but yeah, there is this material here. So, you know, normally in a lens you will rotate this, but this one doesn't rotate at all. It's a fixed lens. It's also a fixed focal lens. So yeah, I guess just for grabbing it. Here we can see 85mm telephoto lens, LS-59. And here we can see also the filter thread. So it has a filter thread of 72mm. This is very impressive. This is a 72mm filter thread. So you can mount filters. Very cool. Just for comparison sake, I have here the Neewer 80mm. This is a really good ultra wide angle lens. I reviewed it on my channel. I'll put a link in the description down below. You can probably click in the top corner to watch this video if you want. But look at this, look at the size difference. This thing is absolutely massive, and it is also kind of heavy. So there is proper glass mounted into this. So here is one of my phones, and I'm gonna just put it on my phone so you get a more or less an idea of how it looks like when it's mounted on a phone. It's kind of funny, yet, you know, it does looks pretty cool, huh? Before I get too techy and nerdy with this lens, I wanted to take some picture samples so you can appreciate what this lens is capable of. And for that, I came to the beach. Probably the worst place to take a lens, because sun and glass elements are not very friendly to each other. That being said, there is a lot of cute girls here, so I can pass this opportunity.
So handsome, oh, you have your way, and it's making me weaken. You and your stardust, walking like that. It's really getting too much, but I can't pull back. Though I try to resist, I can't fight this. And no one makes me feel like you do.
Okay, now let's talk about the picture quality with this lens. It looks very good in my opinion. It adds that compression that you cannot really get with an iPhone, because that's a lens on the iPhone, well, it's really weak. And in particular on my 15 Pro, that's only a 70mm. This is 85. So you can see the detail sharpness is actually on point. It's basically matching the original camera without the lens, but adding that beautiful compression that is very good for portraits. As you can see, even so, I'm not on the street, I'm on the beach. It is really good for street photography. Walking around, you do not need to get that close to people that they will feel uncomfortable, and you can take portraits of them or take some situations at the beach, like, I don't know, someone kneeling down taking a portrait. And you can see here that in some of the pictures there is quite a lot of lens flare. not in these particular pictures, but you saw it earlier on with some of the early pictures. The lens flare is basically the same as before, but by putting this lens, it kind of magnifies, it kind of brings those lens flare a little bit closer to the sensor, which makes them bigger. Honestly, I think it looks really beautiful, but it is actually an optical flaw. Before I go ahead, I want to make something very clear. If you buy this lens because you think you're gonna get more bokeh, well, that is not true. You're getting the exact same amount of bokeh that you get without this lens with your main camera in your iPhone. So the 24mm camera have the same amount of bokeh that if you use the 24mm mounted this 85mm in front of that lens. But because it adds compression, that bokeh now looks like it's more, it looks more beautiful because you're compressing it. So yeah, it is maybe creating the illusion of more bokeh that it does looks very nice in your picture. When we compare this to the 70mm lens on the iPhone 15 Pro, basically the 3x camera, well, it's completely destroyed that camera. It's like not even a point of comparison at all. This is so much better because you're getting the big sensor and the faster aperture of that main camera, the 1x on your iPhone, and when you put this, it's just, yeah, you're just putting that compression in there, and in combination it's looking really good. So if you're buying this for portrait, yeah, highly recommended. It is beautiful. Actually, I'm very happy that I got this. I also got the 18mm, so I kind of like avoiding these other two lenses that you have in the iPhone 15 Pro that they're okay for like some situations, but if you want to get really good pictures, it's better you use your main camera and adapt these lenses. You're gonna get the best possible quality. Now, something that is important to mention here, you saw the video I showed at the beginning. Well, it is mostly slow motion, and there is a reason for that. Once you put this lens, you basically lose any image stabilization on your camera, so it's nearly impossible to really hold that camera and avoiding these vibrations. So that's gonna be shown in your video. So that's what I was using, the slow motion camera. You can also use a stand or a tripod. That's, usually with an iPhone, so it should be easy to carry around a little stand. But it is something that you should keep in mind. I didn't use any filters for any of the videos or pictures for obvious reasons. I want to show you the real quality of this lens, so I didn't want to put anything in front that will alter the quality of the lens. But it is great that you can add filters because, yeah, you can take your pictures a bit farther with filters like polarizers or some art filters like strike or stars filters. So yeah, I actually really like this lens. It's highly recommended. It is often out of stock, which means, yeah, it is a hot item at the Neewer website. But if you can get your hands on one of these, yeah, you're gonna be a happy customer. Okay guys, that is it for me. I hope to see you in the next video. And adios amigos.